Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello there. I just saw the movie Jungle Cruise, and or I should rightfully call it Atlantis. Okay, this movie is basically a highly educated person who is down on her luck, however, is acknowledged basically because her family was well known. Her father was an expedition type person who left her knowledge to find something that's been hidden, or something that would be considered mythical to the highly educated old people. If anyone sees some resemblance between Emily Blunt's character and Milo Thatch from Atlantis, this is basically the movie Atlantis. Yeah, so she basically goes, however, she, instead of getting well-funded, she rents a rowboat and just throw in the Nazis there for good measure. And yeah, but it's literally the movie Atlantis. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. However, it was very predictable. It was very predictable who, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson was. It's very predictable to see. It's like, yeah, there's stuff that he says that seems to be very, defining who he is. So I was just like, I see it all on the wall. And why is it that curses always seem to have people living forever? I thought the curse was kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean, where they were made skeletons forever. And like these people, when you first meet them, they are the curse. They're made of like bees and bark and snakes. That makes sense. That seems like a curse. But no, apparently they were perfectly fine for the first 100 years until they were trapped away from, and then that's when their bodies got destroyed. It's just like, they weren't cursed. They were just basically traveling the rivers forever, hunting each other. Yeah, so it's just like, there are little things like that were cursed for some reason. Living forever is a curse. I mean, you can see why, how in some cases, but it doesn't seem so much in this case. At least for one of the immortals. The others, it did become a curse after the first 100 years. But yeah, when you bully someone long enough, they will get revenge and you will suffer for it. But yeah, the movie is very predictable. What's funny is like Emily Blunt's character, I don't really even know what her name is. She was called Pants by The Rock, and The Rock's character is named Skipper. She has a brother, so it kind of had tried to go the route of, I guess, O'Connell and Evie from The Mummy. That's what it felt like, because her brother is kind of like Jonathan the Coward, who just seems to tag along. And then, of course, O'Connell, which is The Rock, Skipper, he seems to be the tough one, the one who just knows everything, the English one. Oh. It's kind of just very predictable. They kind of mix basically Atlantis and The Mummy together. The characters from The Mummy and Atlantis all in one. But it was well done. I did enjoy it. The fact that they're after like the eternal youth. Honestly, the one thing I was thinking is just like, who defines what is, because with those things that could always be considered taken with double meanings. Like they were talking about how it's a cure for life, it's a cure for everything, but honestly, the only cure for life is, this is going to be very, very, very dark, but is death. I mean, we live with only one outcome in life. What is the saying? There's only two assurances in life: death, and taxes. So it's just like, yeah, what if the pedal is just like the ultimate poison, which would make sense why the Nazis are after it. I mean, well, of course, the Nazis were into everything mythical, but it's just like, yeah, if you could find something which you understand the true meaning being, it's an ultimate poison that kills everything, there's no defense. I mean, that's, yeah, I would understand that. Because that's where my mind was going. It was like, maybe they're going to do that, but I kept forgetting. This is a kid's movie. This is a kid's movie. They're not going to do that. It's going to be a cure for everything. That would be more of an adult theme type situation, where it's just like, yeah, that it's just the way it's written, because it's been written in different languages over through the years. It's just been mistranslated as a cure-all instead of a kill-all type of situation. But this is me literally writing a whole different movie here. Yeah, it's basically them hunting a flower that cures everything. That's it. And it's amazing to see how these old civilizations could always create these incredibly intricate systems without technology. Literally taking over an entire continent that's just one giant puzzle piece. I mean, you have to really wrap your head around that kind of thing. I mean, it is interesting to see when you look at things like the pyramids, that it's just like, okay, maybe they could, but still, how much slave labor did they have to do to create all that stuff? Anyway, it's a kids' movie. It was fun to watch. It's basically Atlantis with the characters from The Mummy thrown in. Definitely worth a watch. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.